Hey, how's it going on, you lovely people? It's Shador, Door Shutter coming back to you with episode 26. And we are going to get into a few things here. First things first, let me grab my beef Wellington back out. We are going to get into auto-crafting some mystical agriculture essence. I think that sounds like a decent idea today. Because I've been working on something, which is this farm down here. So, this is a pretty decent farm. It's not the best, I will say that, because we actually can put more lily pads of fertility down, and that actually can go under. And I've been working on that, but we don't have enough mystical agriculture, or no, we don't have enough of the slime crystals because they actually can go down here, and I've got a few down here, but not all of them. So then in the middle here, we actually don't have a create anything here. We actually have a harvester from pylons, and this is actually just, of course, harvesting with the premium hoe, which is unbreakable, and that is cruising. So this was kind of a proof of concept because I was looking at how to get this going, and this looks like it's the best option, right? So, of course, not fully efficient, but you can see it is pretty decent. Like, we've got particles galore here, um, and it's going. It's definitely a little slow with that pylon, but it's actually way faster than this. Of course, there's also red fertilizer and stuff there as well, and that is fantastic. So, um, the one thing I want to get fully done here is I want to actually make. I'm gonna try this because I'm not sure. Um, we're gonna have to be a little bit smart about this. This is gonna be the problem, and I'm not sure how I want to do this. So basically, what I want to attempt is to create a gateway to eternity auto mob killer. Okay. Um, and I think we'll do it right here. Let's knock out this tree real quick. Okay. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's get that one out of the way. Looks like I had some half-cut down trees here. So we're going to put... The middle block is going to be about here. Okay, that's where we're going to put the pearl. Because we need a solid block to do so. I'm actually... Do we have glass essentials? It doesn't look like it. Because what I want to look for is a piece of glass that somebody can phase through. But I'm not seeing that. Only solid to animals. Only solid to... Not solid to monsters. So enlightened. Yeah, not solid to monsters. Which needs a monster token. Which needs a filled soul vial. Doesn't look like it says what we need. Okay. Well, I have a soul vial. Let's not get rid of the Drigme. Let's get rid of the cow, see if this will work. So, we're basically going to attempt to put this piece of glass there, so if something lands on it, it would fall through. Let's see. Grinding ball, I think, is what I just made. Yeah. Okay. Throw that in there, throw that in there. And then we're going to want to take... Do we have another loot capacitor? This one. Because I don't want this to take all day. Okay, so that's an animal token. That is not what I want. So it is dependent on the soul. Okay. Good to know. So let's go fly out this direction since it is nighttime. And see if we can pick up a zombie or something here. There we go. Okay. One more time here. And that has given us a monster token, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's press use on this, and we probably want just this one. Clear glass, not solid to monsters. Okay, which is just glass in a furnace. Okay. Let's turn this into this. And go. All right. And I think we just want 8 of this for right now. We don't really need more, but we'll let that keep going here. So let's just do this monster token, clear glass, and I'm hoping this should work for all the creatures that we have the ability to make a gateway pearl for. No idea if it will, but we'll see here. So we'll put this back for a second. Actually, no. We'll put this here, and then around this, we're going to need our Silk Touch pick so I can just fix mistakes without any problems here. We actually need to account for slimes. I think that's the biggest creature, right? So let's actually account for those. And I'm assuming slimes should be able to pass through this glass. That's my assumption. If they're not, that's going to be a problem, but we'll figure it out once we hit that. Okay. I think that should be big enough for a slime. And let's go one more. And the reason that I'm not going too big with this hole is because I don't want to fill in the entire thing. I'm just going to do vector plates for the rest of it to launch the creatures down here and, you know, call it a day. But I don't want to, you know, do that for all of it, right? That'd be a lot of mob mashers. Because that's what we're going to use down here as well. This thing is too fast. I don't like using it. Okay. So, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get some vector plates. We may need some more than this. Okay. Because if we actually wanted to do a bigger one, we technically could. Alright, let's get this expanded. Just a wee bit here. I don't know why I put it so close to the edge, but oh well. Alright, let me get these placed real quick. Okay, so the mob mashers are in place here. I was thinking about trying to get looting, but there is 10, and this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many is that? Like, I don't even know. That's 490 upgrades, right? 490 upgrades. I have a calculator. I was doing math. Because it is early in the morning here. 490 of these. And we need blue dye. Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna fight me on that, so with Grig Tech being a problem. And I can't switch the recipe here. Okay, let me not do this right now. Sharpness. Can I even try to get this? 490 of them. I need 400, or no, not even 490 iron swords. How many would that be? 1,960 iron swords. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to send it. So let's grab this slime pearl. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to stand right next to it because we're going to have to, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's going to get hard here in a second whenever it gets up in waves, right? And we're not getting any. Well, we got one. So we may need to look at getting looting. In all honesty. This is kind of interesting, it is. I'm kind of just observing. Yeah, so if we want this to be better, we're going to have to do looting. Which means that we're probably going to need to get some dye seeds. Which aren't that expensive. We just need to get a couple different versions of dye. Blue dye. I have to genuinely go pull out a crafting table to try this, don't I? I can't wait for auto crafting to be up and going here. Whenever we get enough power, we'll have to do that someday. Right now, I'm not really focused on that, so. Okay, and then dye seeds. So we're looking for cyan. So 4 of that. And then Prudentium. And then Prosperity Seed Shard. Okay. Fantastic. So let's grab that real quick. And this will take a while to produce anything. And genuinely. At least we have kind of a basis put down. I'll have to improve upon this later, right? Like that's the best I can do right now. Let's see. Let's get another star real quick because I'm gonna get a better than ultimate, or I'm gonna get the ultra pot, right? These right here. I'm gonna get an ultra for dye seeds, just so we can get this going faster. And I will be right back. All right, let's move on here. So, we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna entangle it here. Let's pick this up real quick. Grab some stone because I'm not using my silk touch again. So we're going to put this here. We're going to grab a pipe upgrade real fast as well. I'll just grab a handful of these. Okay. And let's actually push this one more down. And we'll set this pipe real quick. So we're going to pull out the Inferium Essence. Okay. So Inferium Essence is going to then be piped out of this. And we're going to grab a crafter. Crafter. It's a handful of crafting tables because we're going to keep using them. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And we're only going to use this crafter for one thing. Okay? Let's grab out our Mystical Agriculture and Master Infusion. Actually, I guess we may be able to use this for more than one. So hold on. So let's actually not do what I'm thinking here. Come on, pull this stuff out. It's not letting me pull anything out of here. That's fantastic. Also, don't sort your inventory whenever you use this thing, because it will bug out. Don't ask me how I know that one. Let's see. So we want to do external C, which will keep things like this Master Infusion Crystal inside, I believe. So at Laser IO, we're going to have to do some shenanigans here because I need to keep at least, I'm going to say 4 stacks in here. Let's grab a couple overclockers here. And we're going to want a counting filter. Basic filter. There we go, counting. And we're also going to want to grab our card holder, which actually should have counting filters in it already, but I kind of forgot that that was a thing. So on the down direction, we want to grab some item cards. Might be a good option. So down is going to be extract. And then up is going to be insert with a counting filter. Yeah, it was just starting to pull whatever it could. Mystical. So, we just want to do... Let's do 128. Okay. And then down, let's just do 4. We'll do every 2 ticks. So that should count that. Okay. And then I think we might have to do this individually. Because the way I'm thinking is we probably want to have a set of drawers set up. Here, let's actually kind of just conceptualize this a little bit here. And we may be able to put it back up there, but I just kind of want to put this down here for a second. So we're going to want all the types of essence, right? So Supremium, Imperium, Insanium, Prudentium, and Teritium. So Prudentium, Imperium, Tritium, Supremium, and then Insanium. Let's quickly craft it here. And then we can lock all these drawers. And what else we're going to want is inventory checkers. I don't really need that many of these machine frames. I just made a little bit too many. At least I don't think. 5. So I will need a few more comparators here. And I am running low on redstone still. I do need to get that sorted. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. And then we'd have an inventory checker. I think we actually need these rotated. And for like this one, let's grab a lamp. So if we put, of course, 5,000, this would turn off, meaning that there's not 5,000 of this Prudentium essence in here. So once we would receive a redstone signal, we then want to send it down to this crafter saying, hey, stop crafting. I don't need any more. So, and the way we can actually do that is with laser IO. We can just do a laser node here, with the redstone signal being on to activate or off to activate. So let's see. So let's actually do this. So at laser IO, let's grab another laser node. We're actually going to need 2 laser nodes this time. And I'll set the rest of this up off camera most likely, because I don't know if this is how we're going to 100% do it, but we're going to see if this will work. Okay, so there and there, we're going to need 2 redstone cards. So here on the bottom is input. Here on the down direction is, I I guess we actually could just do it this way, couldn't we? Technically. Because this is off. And if we put our recipe in here, let's grab our Master Infusion Crystal. We'll make a few more of these. That's the other problem. I'm going to have to make a few more of these if we do different ones. Okay. And then Flux Point. We will definitely put the power behind here, most likely. Just because it's in a wall. Okay, so... this should not be producing any signal. You should be crafting. Why are you not crafting? Okay. So, and then of course, I guess actually, if we wanted to, we'd probably need to do laser IO here. So let's turn this back around. We're kind of just testing, right? So if we grab our laser nodes again, and we do... actually, hold on. Yeah, that'll work. So if we do the redstone card there, on the down direction redstone card here, and we make sure to say output strong, and then also on the down, let's grab laser node again. So 1, 2 item cards. So down, if we do extract, as many as we can, that's fine. Just throw one in here. But we shouldn't be crafting that much that quickly. And then here on the up direction, we just do insert. Right? It looks like we may want to grab some overclockers. So let's go 2. That's going to fight it, but I think that might be the best just for performance reasons. And then what we actually can do is kind of follow this like a chain, with having different redstone signals on the down direction. Because, of course, you can change the color, which is the redstone channel. And that redstone channel carries up to 15, I believe, right? Let's see. Yeah, 15 different channels. So you could put one here, 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 and here, and that should be good. So let's knock these out. At pipes. And then the biggest thing is once we hit... let's actually grab some drawer upgrades, because I kind of forgot about that. Once we hit the max 5,000, it should shut that one off. And then, of course, when these all hit 5,000, because I think that's a good number, then we would be able to... the system would completely seize, right? Until we start using these. And then that's the other thing, is actually being able to link all of these to our main system. Cool? So this is just going to continuously craft until we hit 5,000. It's almost there, actually, because we have a ton of that essence. We may want to up these to like 10,000. Like 10,000, and then like everything else 5,000 maybe? I'm not even sure. So we should see that that turns bright. This should, if it was connected, hold on. There we go. Now it should turn off to activate. There we go. Okay, and of course this has a buffer of 16,000, so we should be good with that. Okay, and of course we'll need to make more crafters. Not a terrible thing to do. We're gonna have to grab a handful of redstone torches because we're gonna need them anyway. Oh, those are only tier 2, aren't they? So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll want to grab the last one here. So that. And then we're going to want to make another Master Infusion Crystal, so that way we can actually get all of these going. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more Master Infusion Crystals, which means I'm actually going to need to hand make some more Insanium. So let's actually do that. I'm actually going to take my Master Infusion Crystal out of here for right now. And we should be able to go from Tritium, right? You can see that we're pulling this out. It's all connected into our system. I kind of just need to go back to Tritium, right? Man, it just takes so much time to do this by hand for all of these. But I think that's what we're going to have to do. Let's see. So, Master. Oh, goodness, I forgot. We're going to have to make a whole new 1, 2. I completely forgot you have to go from the base level to these. Okay, I'm going to get this stuff done off camera. I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to wrap this one up here because I'm out of time. But let's look at our dye seeds real quick. So we have 396 dye, and that means that we actually can get, I think blue dye was this, correct? So that's 6 per. So let's just go for it real fast. How much do we get from this? So we need over 1,000, right? So that's almost there. We have 800. So that's fantastic. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!